Alright, we're back.
Mr. Tong, you know my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us?
Stop preaching
The
at me,
more
Tong.
power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
Can you do something about it?
That will depend. You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade, but I fear at the crucial moment I may lift up my arm to strike and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
I assume he checked out.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
Kind of messed up that all Alex had to do was get captured, and I had to do this whole rigmarole about finding the dragon's tooth sword and blah blah blah. So the Chinese government knows that UNATCO and MJ-12 are, connected.
Stay right there.
This was spooky to me the first time I played it. Trapped in a force field being tortured by an electrical zapper.
Success! Come back to the control room.
That's it.
A simple switch, as they call it.
Have you heard from Paul?
On his way, according to smuggler in New York. He will be fine. Meanwhile, we still face the likelihood of a triad war here in Hong Kong.
Quick and Chen declared a truce just a few minutes ago.
A good bit of diplomacy, I admit, but it won't hold. Not with the sword left to be fought over.
I think they'll be slow to anger with Maggie Chow out of the picture.
No. In their system, the sword is a doomsday weapon, a temptation. We must recover the ramen coating from Versalife and make it available to both
Just like
triads.
nuclear bombs,
So
eh,
that's
Tom?
all you expect in the way of a favor? A little corporate espionage?
The first of many favors. Remember, I saved your life. Now pay attention. The Versalife elevator north of the market will require an employee number. Try 06288. Once inside, find Mr. Hundley, the shift supervisor. He can be persuaded to give you access to the labs.
Hundley.
You will find him receptive. He is the corrupt official who sold the Red Arrow the technology to begin with.
Nice.
I'll find the ramen coating, but I'm not your henchman. I'll help you as long as we have a mutual interest.
If you choose to fight Majestic 12, you will need an ally. We will have a mutual interest for some time. In fact, I took the liberty of setting up a computer account for you. Login JC Denton. Password Sanctuary. Feel free to use the machine in my office.
Thank you, I will. In fact, I'm gonna loot your whole base, because if you left it lying around, you must have meant for me to take it. Look at this. This time, instead of on PageNet, we're on Illuminati Information Systems. They must not be allowed to succeed. Locate the universal constructor located, used to create the Great Death virus to destroy it. Looks like Carter is not convinced anymore that UNATCO can be saved because the people working there are largely 24-karat gold. Well, he was pointlessly over-optimistic anyway. Still, I'm sure we'll meet again.
You took a big risk following me here. Thanks.
When you believe in something, you've just got to do it.
How'd you find Tong so quickly?
Turns out I knew him all along. ttundernetnet.0924.243.886. I posted a message to the board and contacted me himself.
Any news from Jaime?
No sign of him yet. I hope he made it.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Did you ever dig up anything about this Daedalus character? I'm still hearing from him.
Actually, I did, sort of. Crypto says Daedalus was supposedly a government AI project, also known as Echelon 4.
Supposedly?
I'm getting this from anonymous crypto boards. Daedalus was supposed to be the old content recognition problem in surveillance. It was a program that could search all the terabytes of intercepted messages for subversive content.
So, what happened?
Never panned out as far as I know. The problem was just too hard. They blew through a lot of taxpayer money that finally had to scrap the whole project.
So the thing that's talking in my head is, what, resurrected AI?
I wish I knew.
This story of Daedalus is fun. We'll learn more about it in a little bit. Well, I don't know about a little bit, but before too long, anyway. Notice Chunk O Honey candy bar brand. Nice. Lastly, in Tong's base, we'll don't need that. Although that high explosive ammo for the assault rifle is really useful. I think we'll toss one of the rebreathers. Yeah, that seems good. Not that I can even use this, but what the hell? Plasma rifle. Basket. Another lamb. I mean, I could get rid of the lambs. I've got the Gep gun, and lamb isn't going to be that much more useful. But it would only save me one inventory square if I did get rid of it. Anyway, yeah, I love the music here. Alright, so let's go over to the Versalife building. It seems fine. We'll turn on speed dogs, though, since we do have a repair bot back in base.
Please.
I told you that.
The continuing saga of extorting that woman. So annoying. That was another keypad that can't be bypassed until someone tells you the code. Why don't we get a save here? That seems fine.
Welcome to Versalife. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Hundley.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Thank you.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists.
Richard Hundley signed in.
We're all out of company brochures.
Destiny Savannah. Got some guards in there. If you start trouble, they will come charging out. And of course, some of them have pistols, so...
You worked at Psionics? You look like you could have the gift.
Guys with pistols, my one weakness. Is Hundley here? Hundley is not here. The Versalife music is pretty chill.
So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule? Yeah, sure.
It's swell to miss a day of work, but they bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
They'll understand.
It lays the super freighters on our way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks. I'd sure like to know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight.
Yeah, this guy's really blasé
Didn't get a
about
jot of work done today.
working for a bizarre...
Why bother data entry? They had
bizarre biotech abomination.
Mr. Hundley, shift supervisor. Who might you be?
I'm contracting this month. Quite a facility you have here.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we're pretty proud of the work we're doing.
Any chance I could get a tour of the labs?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Trade secrets and all that.
I'll make it worth your while.
To the tune of what? 2,000?
Never mind.
So, you can pay the 2,000, or you can talk to this guy who really wants you to kill Hundley, and we'll let you into the lab if you assassinate Hundley.